founder, Dr.Ruja Ignatova.
Thank you very, very much. I'm extremely happy to be here in Japan. You know that I do not many events. I am more in our head office in Europe. But Japan is a very, very special market for us for several reasons. Of course, Japan has a lot of tradition and is actually one of the strongest economical powers globally. I don't need to tell you that Tokyo is one of the most impressive financial capitals, next to London, New York, and maybe Frankfurt. So this is why I'm very, very pleased to be here on stage and to speak to you. One thing that is also very, very special about Japan, and not that special about London and New York, I would say, is that people here are much more open to innovations. Some of the first Bitcoin exchanges were actually launched in Japan. Why? Because people here are very, very interested in the future, but also for other reasons. We all know that the yen has a very interesting history in the past. Japan was one of the very, very few countries fighting deflation. In Europe, we don't know this word actually. And this is why I believe that this country is interested in cryptocurrency. Before going on stage, I met somebody who told me cryptocurrency is a very, very big topic here. And we think that people in Japan will invest about 7 billion in cryptocurrency only in 2016. Now, this is an impressive number. And I think the question, cryptocurrency, yes or no, or will cryptocurrency actually change the world, is not a question anymore. Yes, it will. However, what I would like to speak to you today about is why Onecoin is a very, very special cryptocurrency, why I believe that Onecoin has a very big future, and how Onecoin faces challenges, but also has a lot of chances to take in the future. Everybody here, when I'm done, I hope, will be able to say in a few words why Onecoin is one of the best or superior cryptocurrencies out there. So, I do not want to speak a lot about history. We started in Japan recently, so I will tell you what we did before. We started, as Juha told us, about our first meeting on the 27th of September 2014. Since then, impressive growth. 2.1 million users and a market capitalization that is over 4 billion euro. Next in class are actually only Bitcoin. Now, here you see a chart with several cryptocurrencies. They are out there over, nobody knows actually, but about 400 cryptocurrencies at least. Now, we heard something very, very interesting from the professor about the cryptocurrency of the Mitsubishi Bank. Very, very interesting. A lot of people speak about cryptocurrency, a lot of rumors, oh, Goldman Sachs wants to create a cryptocurrency, oh, I don't know who, this bank wants to create a cryptocurrency. Everyone here even could create a cryptocurrency with some basic research and work. So why are some of them successful? Why are some of them very successful? Just look at the number 4, guys, Litecoin. Litecoin is probably one of the most popular cryptocurrencies out there. Its market capitalization is $200 million. To be honest, we are not impressed. But with $200 million market capitalization, you are already a player in this industry. What does this mean? What this means, I would say, is in 2 or 3 years, a lot more people will know about cryptocurrency. A lot more. It will become more accepted. Currently, we are first movers. We educate ourselves about cryptocurrency, and this is something very special actually about our network or about our community. We want everybody who joins us to understand what cryptocurrency is. There are a lot of things that you can put your money in. You can put them on a savings account, you can buy shares, you can buy cryptocurrency. However, with everything that makes profit, there are also risks. We all follow the stock exchanges, it goes up, it goes down. When we created this company, it was very, very important for me to create a cryptocurrency for the mass market. Now, the mass market is everyone. Everybody should be able to join the currency, to use the currency, and to understand the currency. And this is why today, the only way to join Onecoin as a cryptocurrency goes through the educational packages. We want our users to be educated, to understand what they do and how to use and to mine the currency. I see it a bit as a driver's license. Nobody would let me drive without a driver's license. And nobody actually should use cryptocurrency, mine cryptocurrency, sell cryptocurrency, buy it without having a driver's license or the necessary knowledge out there. Some of the biggest cryptocurrencies out there, Bitcoin, Ethereum for example, these currencies are popular, but they are not created for the mass market. I don't know if anyone here has tried or has mined Bitcoins, but you know how difficult it is, how expensive it is to buy a lot of hardware to mine the Bitcoins, and how much money you have to put up front to start mining. So it is not like joining Onecoin, push the button, submit the tokens in mining. It takes a lot more. Bitcoin is not a coin that everybody out there can use. Bitcoin is also decentralized. This means that once you mine your Bitcoins, you can lose them actually very, very easy. People say that about 20% of the Bitcoins out there are lost. Why? In the beginning, 1 Bitcoin was 10 cents. People don't care a lot about something that is worth 10 cents, so it's lost, gone. It cannot be found anymore. Now, if Bitcoin has a market capitalization of about 8 billion euro, assume that 1.5 billion are gone, put, lost. This cannot happen in the Onecoin ecosystem. Some of you had fought with hacked accounts, and you know that whenever you contact us, we fix this for you. We check the transactions, and you cannot lose your coins. So this is why centralization in our case is actually a very, very good thing, because our people, again, are normal people like you and me. We do not want to lose our coins, we want to keep them, and we want to use them. So this is something very, very special about Onecoin. A second thing very special is safety and security. We have launched this hacker challenge about 4 weeks ago. Since then, I think we had about 2,000 hackers joining it, and obviously we have not been hacked yet, so it is going very, very well. however, Ethereum cannot say the same. They had a huge issue with hackers, and as far as I read in the last weeks, hackers have asked them now for 50 million euro to remove this threat that they have. So this again, we are very, very concerned about safety, as I do not want to lose my cash, as we don't want the banks to lose our savings, we also do not want you to lose your coins. A very big topic for us here. Now, Litecoin number 4. Why is Litecoin so small? Why? What is going on? You know, why? One of the main reasons, I believe, is why all these cryptocurrencies from number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are not really successful or not really becoming popular because they cannot be used. Has anybody seen anywhere an opportunity to use Litecoins? To be honest, I am doing a lot of research, I am doing a lot of work. I have not seen any shops or any other people accepting Litecoins. So if nobody takes these coins, obviously it is difficult to become popular and to use it. So for me, the recipe of success for a cryptocurrency and to make it to the top, to be a cryptocurrency for the future, are 3 things. 1, very, very important, usability. And usability, we spoke a lot about remittances and sending money to each other. Very important. But I would like to say something about local cryptocurrencies, be it the Japanese cryptocurrency. Now, a bank launches a cryptocurrency. I would ask you, how will this bank make money then if they launch the cryptocurrency? They make currently money with remittances. They make money by charging people. They will not provide this for free. Of course, again, they have to charge people, so the costs will not be kept as low as at a non-bank cryptocurrency. There's no such thing as a free lunch, so they also have to charge. Point 1. Point 2, local cryptocurrencies have, of course, the disadvantage that they serve only a country. But one of the biggest advantages of cryptocurrency has to be the global network, the global community. Now, I come from Europe, and Europeans love doing business with the Asian markets, China, Japan, but it's very difficult for them to make payments. Not for the big companies, they can. But if I am a small company, for example, a software company, I develop some interesting product, I sell it abroad, I have only 10 employees. It's difficult for me to deal with all these cross-border payments, and this is when cryptocurrency really is a huge advantage. Onecoin, as you all know, is in 196 countries. We are over the continents. We are strong in Asia for sure. In Europe, we launched recently Latin America. Africa and India are on our map for next year. And I believe that this is a huge secret of success of a currency. Go global, not local. The second, I think, success factor for a cryptocurrency, I believe that one of Bitcoin's biggest issues is the anonymity that they have created. Bitcoin was supposed, or is supposed to be an anonymous network for users. Now, Bitcoin was created before the 11th of September and all the bad things that happened with the terrorists. Terrorism, I don't know who followed the news last night, is really getting worse. We're living in a world that is becoming scarier. I don't know if you also saw the Istanbul attacks. I was 2 days before I was at that airport. So it is a very unpleasant world sometimes to live in. And these people, of course, need to make money movements. And I myself am somebody who for sure does not support anonymity of cryptocurrency. If you have something to hide, if you have issues, then do not use Onecoin, go somewhere else. Now, we spoke also about the central banks. I strongly believe that cryptocurrencies should be regulated. We would like to come with the financial institutions on the same table I'm sorry, and to comply to the rules. We have nothing to hide, and we will be, from the 1st of October on, one of the first cryptocurrencies who stores KYC information in their blockchains. You know, you can store a lot of information in the blockchains, but we encrypt the information and we store this. Why? Because we cannot become the #1 currency, cryptocurrency out there, without complying to the rules. Dear governments, dear regulators, and we want to play with the rules, but we also want to create a payment system. And this is one of the most important things for us, and this is why I believe we have a bright and big future, because we do not want to work against the regulators, but with them, to create a transparent system here. And the third, and actually the most exciting part, I must say, because regulators, it's not really exciting, but the third thing that is very, very exciting about cryptocurrency, if done well, in my opinion, is the merchants. A cryptocurrency provides low costs for the merchants, and the cryptocurrency can be a global payment system where we attract millions of merchants to the table who take our currency and who also can use it everywhere else. Now, I believe also here we have a huge advantage compared to Bitcoin or other currencies. First of all, according to our research, we have about 10 times as many users as Bitcoin. Most of the Bitcoin users have big accounts, a lot of Bitcoins. A lot of people speak about Bitcoin, but only few people have actually Bitcoins. A lot of the transactions that we see where they say, oh, Bitcoin transaction and so on, are not real transactions, but people moving their own coins from one pocket to the other. So we have a lot of users, point one. Point two, from the 1st of October, our blockchain will be much faster than the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, this is a very pragmatic thing, because if I go and want to buy a coffee at Starbucks, for example, I want to make the payment now, and I want my coffee now, not in 10 minutes. Now imagine what the queue behind me will say, hey, I want to pay with Bitcoins, wait 10 minutes for the blockchain to run through. I don't think they'll be delighted, I don't think the merchant will accept my coins, and this is why it is necessary to run faster. So within 1 minute, the transaction goes through. The merchant has the coins, I did the transaction, I get my coffee. Otherwise, if everybody would make us wait for 10 minutes, this will simply not work. Second thing about Onecoin, I don't know if it is common knowledge, but our blockchain is capable to make more transactions than Visa and MasterCard do today. Very important if you want to compete with them. Bitcoin, however, of course, they are one of the first ones. Technology was not that advanced. They can make as many transactions per year as Visa and MasterCard do per day. How can they compete with Visa and MasterCard? They cannot. One day, what Visa and MasterCard do is what Bitcoin can do in a year. It's impossible. And now, one of the third very important things for merchants is volatility. Volatility means what happens to the price of a cryptocurrency. Is it stable, or does it go up and down, up and down? A currency that goes very much up and down is a very good thing for speculators. You try to buy when the price is low, to sell when it's high, buy, sell. So these are people who speculate, who make a living on this. But merchants, as we heard also from the professor, they want to focus on their own business. They want to sell iPhones, they want to sell coffee, they want to do whatever they do. But they do not want to monitor the Bitcoin price and to be afraid that if they earn today 100 euro with Bitcoins, tomorrow it's only 80 euro or 120. Merchants are business people, not speculators. So for example, we heard the average profit margin is 4%. Very interesting. Now Bitcoin can be worth today $500, tomorrow 480. The merchant made a loss. And this is something that is very, very scary for people, especially for small merchants who have a small shop with 3 people, 5 people, and really know their business well, but not the financial markets. So it was very, very important for us to create a currency with small volatility. Now how do we do this? We can also not do magic, but normally the more user you have, the less speculator you have, the lower the volatility you have. I can tell you one thing, with 20,000 euro, I could manipulate the price of Litecoin probably by 5 to 10%. 20,000 euro is nothing. Probably with 200,000 euro I could also play with the Bitcoin price. But the idea is to be so big, to have such a big network, and to support the exchange in this way that merchants feel no risk by using Onecoin. So, wrapping up all that I said, to become the cryptocurrency of the future, and I believe in the future, regardless how many cryptocurrencies are launched, there'll be probably 1, 2, 3 big ones, and that is it. To become the cryptocurrency of the future, we need to work on usability, and we are starting up now a big wave to attract merchants who accept Onecoin. We need to work on our global coverage, new markets, saturate the markets that we're in, become bigger and more popular, strengthen our brand. And the third thing, what we do as a company, be transparent, be there, speak to the regulators, show our face. Nobody knows who created Bitcoin, everybody knows who created Onecoin. Is this always nice for me? Not really, yeah? I also have to read a lot of things on the internet and so on. But to be honest, I am very, very proud of what we created, and I will not hide. So, Onecoin, as also you have said, is not a short-term project. Get money fast, double your money, I don't know. No. This is not the idea. The idea is to create a global payment system, to grow this coin for the future, to prepare it to be one of the biggest and fastest growing financial service providers. Yes, the One Life network is an amazing network. It's a network marketing company. But Onecoin provides financial services. And this is where we see Onecoin and where we see ourselves in the next years. I see this coin growing over the years, and yes, we will go public in 2 years. But our work is not done yet. We want to make this really one of the biggest companies and one of the biggest success stories. Facebook was not built in a year. Google was not built in a year. This coin we want to have on the market in 50 years. And it has to be stable, and it has to have a lot of users. This is why we have this ecosystem, and again, 7 billion to be invested in cryptocurrency. Which cryptocurrency will I choose? Probably the one with the vision, the one with the plan, the one with a holistic view of the world. Of course, we focus on education, because without being educated, you cannot use cryptocurrency. Of course, we have a very, very strong community. So this already exists, and this will continue growing by providing new lectures, by increasing the network, but also we start new initiatives and currently prepare a lot of things. The merchants, partnerships. I see Onecoin also partnering with mobile operators, telecoms. Just imagine how easy it could be to send coins, as the professor said, a Filipino person from the country he works into his home country, like with a mobile phone. Easy, simple, and this is what we want to do. Payment system, remittances. We also want to make Onecoin one of the first cryptocurrencies being traded very, very actively, with also forex products and other derivatives. This is very, very interesting for the financial community, and they are interested in a cryptocurrency with liquidity and users. Bitcoin currently cannot provide this. Charity, I hope that all of you know about our charity, which is helping children globally and doing a lot of things. A lot of you actually have contributed for this, so I would like to thank you very, very much for this. It is really very dear to my heart. And we are always looking also for local initiatives in the markets where we can do something. Business applications and solutions, and of course, entertainment and games. The entertainment market is one of the biggest ones out there. We want to make Onecoin one currency where you can pay for entertainment, for movies, and make it usable for everyone. So if you ask me, what do I want for Onecoin in 2 years? I would like to have 10 million users, at least 1 million merchants, and the price of Onecoin? The answer is nobody knows what the price of Onecoin can be or will be. But we are working very, very hard towards a stable price increase. And in 2 years, we hope to be somewhere between 20, 30 euro. And until now, I have to say that all the developments exceeded actually our expectations. We hope that Japan will be one of the key markets for us here. I like a lot about this market, as I said, that people are sophisticated, that they understand financial services, but also that they have need for cryptocurrency and are very, very open and first movers for innovation. This is why I would like to thank you for the attention, for the invitation. I hope to come back very, very soon. And thank you, Jack, for the flawless organization for this beautiful event. Congratulations again to all the diamonds, blue diamonds that were recognized yesterday. And yes, thank you.
ありがとうございました。ドクター・ルージャがおめでとうございました。ありがとうございました。それではここで我らがチームリーダーシム・セヨンより花束の贈呈です。セヨンリーダー、壇上に上がってください。どうぞお渡しくださいませ。お写真お撮りいただきましたでしょうか。はい、どうもありがとうございました。ドクター・ルージャ、今一度大きな拍手をお送りくださいませ。そして我らがチームリーダーシム・セヨンでございました。ありがとうございました。それではどうぞステージをお降りくださいませ。 私たち日本に敬意を表していただいて、真っ赤な着物をお召し物に選んでくださいました。ありがとうございました。さあ、ありがとうございました。このお気遣いが素晴らしいですよ。